invited. All these things happened because of my last book, which is Creating a World Without Poverty, Social Business and the Future of Capitalism. That was read by many people got very excited about it, wanted to do something about it. So I was invited in Germany to visit Adidas people. So I was received by the CEO. He said, I read your book and I want to really do something about social business. How do we start a social business? I said, you are a shoe company. One idea that I can come up with. Why don't you start with a mission statement? And your mission statement could be something like this. Nobody in the world should go without shoes. And as a shoe company, it's our responsibility to produce shoes affordable even to the poorest person. He was not expecting that. He said, but you are asking for a big thing. I said, yes, I am, because you are a big company. Why should you go for small things? So he said, give me some time, let me reflect on it. I said, okay, take your time, go ahead. You wanted it, so I just proposed it. So he convened a meeting of his senior colleagues, and he let me go around, visit his museum and all the things usually these companies have. At lunchtime, we got together again after 3 hours. So he was sitting next to me at the lunch table. So he quietly asked me, he said, my colleagues had asked me to ask you how cheap the shoe must be to be affordable. I said, I don't know, I'm not in shoe business. But I would suggest something. I said, why don't you make it less than $1? So again, he looks at me. You're a tough guy. I said, it's not me tough. The world is tough for the poor people. That's why I'm explaining to you. So he took another couple of hours having separate meetings with his colleagues and came out and had another meeting with me. He said, well, we have decided we'll take your challenge. I said, congratulations. So that started 2 years back. And they sent series of people in Bangladesh, they're designers, they're cost estimate people, engineers, to study Bangladesh situation, interview the poor women, poor children, poor men, what kind of shoes they ever wear, what time she wear it, did she buy any shoes in the last 1 year, what kind of shoe she bought, what was wrong with it, what is good about it. Anything they want to know about the shoes and about their liking and dislikings. So now they have gone through the whole process and produced designs of these shoes. Next month, in August, not next, it's June, August. In August, they will bring 10,000 pairs of these shoes to Bangladesh for testing. See whether the price is right for them, whether the design is right, whether they feel comfortable with it, whether they have any complaint about anything. So get all the feedback and go back to the drawing board again, adjust the design, adjust the cost, adjust everything. And then they will set up the company, set up the factory in Bangladesh. Already companies formed, Adidas, as a social business. And we're looking forward to that by the middle of next year to produce shoes in Bangladesh as a Adidas shoes. I was insisting that you must have your brand name imprinted in every single shoe so that you know that you are taking responsibility for the shoes. Adidas. If something goes wrong, we'll keep talking about it. And Adidas shoes is not good. So you better be careful. Just because it's for the poor people doesn't mean that it has to be second category, it's a third category shoes. It has to be best shoes possible. And they say to understand the bad name that the company will have if something goes wrong with the shoes. So they are taking that risk. So this is, and the shoe is not for just comfort or fashion. It's a very important health issue. Those who are familiar will know that many of the diseases, particularly parasitic diseases, enter the body through the skin of the feet. that's why you'll see in countries like Bangladesh, children with bloated stomach because filled with parasites, hookworms particularly. So if you wear shoes, you protect all these people from those diseases that suffer enormous amount of cause of suffering, malnutrition and other things. So we are looking forward to creating a series of these social businesses everywhere we see problem and building things. One we have done, and I'll stop here because I've already taken too much of your time. Because I was talking about our young people, second generation, the sons go up, but many of the daughters after high school drop out. They don't go to higher education because they have grown up, parents are worried about their marriages and so on. And soon they get married and they have children and so on. So it always pained me that I couldn't take them out of this cycle. So another idea came. I said, oh, this is one idea that can work. So we are creating nursing college as a social business. Our first nursing college just began this year. And we take the Grameen daughters coming from Grameen families in intense competition who can get into the nursing college. And once she is selected, she gets all the money as education loan. And this is paid to the college as a tuition. And she gets maintenance and everything. And from the tuition, the whole nursing college runs with its own money. It doesn't have to be dependent on subsidy or grant from anybody. And Bangladesh has a very strange situation as so far as nurses is concerned. We have 3 doctors per nurse, which should have been the other way around. Should have been 3 nurses per doctor. Not because we have a lot of doctors, just because we don't have nurses. So we want to address that. At the same time, world has a huge shortage of nurses. Anytime you can find jobs for 100,000 nurses around the world, because these are vacant. There's not enough nurses are coming up. So we said this is an opportunity for us. Why don't we create all these nurses and fill the vacant position in the country and outside? And once a girl goes outside as a professional person, she will change her own family. She will change her whole village. Because they don't expect a girl to go and work as a professional person from that village in another country and make a lot of money. And compared to Bangladesh, salary scale is a huge amount of money she will be earning per month. So girls are very excited. So our idea is to have a series of these nursing colleges. The first one is in collaboration with the Glasgow Caledonian University in Glasgow. The second one probably would be with the McGill University in Montreal. Third one will be with the UPenn, University of Pennsylvania, in this country. So we'll be jointly doing that. So that quality of education will be the top class educations. The girls coming from the poorest families will have the top nursing degrees. They will have their master's, BSc, master's degrees, PhDs and everything, so that they create a whole new life for themselves. So all done